Hi, so I'm going to use this video to explain how to choose the Reader mobile app. Once it loads, it's going to show you this home page screen. So you can decide to log out by clicking on this menu by your bottom left. If you click on this, it brings up this page. Then you click on log out. Yeah. So once you click on the logout, on this page you have your username, your password, then your user. This is the company ID, this is the username, then this is the password. So once you enter those three, then you can click on login. Then you allow it to load. After it tells you this data synchronized successfully, click on OK. Then it brings back the home page. So this is the home page. But then you only do this once in a lifetime, or maybe except you want to log out from the application. But once you log in for the first time, you don't have to do the log out, login again tomorrow. Automatically, once this page just comes up, you can just start selling. So on the home page, you have something like this. Then there's a search button here. Select it, then you select this first thing here is the category of the item that you are selling. So you can select the category that falls under food, for example jollof rice. Then you can search again if you're adding, this customer is buying other things like beverage or footwear. So if I take this footwear, I take shoe, then automatically it adds it up here. If this customer is buying more than one item, you can increase the item from here before you click on the search. So now I can click on the search, then I can take whatever item the customer is buying, and that will be all. So before you finish, you can see that there's a total here that is telling you total item that you must have selected. Then here you have the item in numbers. The last number, the first item is number one, the second is number two, which is by this side, then the third is number three. So the that means the last one, which is number three, then the quantity by the side, and you have the total of that's unit total. Then if you want to set things like the color or the size of the shoe, you can click on this. Automatically it brings up this page for you. Then you can select the color. You have almost all the colors here. Then you can take the color. Then this is the shoe size. You can take whatever size or the cloth size that you are giving to this person. So once you click on OK, automatically it adds to the page. Then for some reasons, if you want to start afresh, maybe you made a mistake on this page, you can just click on new by the bottom right here. So once you click on this new, automatically it clears up your page for you. Then it asks you this question: do you want to clear? You can click yes or no to cancel. So if I click on yes, automatically it just clears up the page. That means I'm starting from the beginning again. I'm starting afresh. Now I'm searching the item. I can take an item like this. On this my search page, there are other options for me. If I want to do some other things on this item, I can click on option, select this option here, and select the particular item. So automatically it will bring up this option for me to change price, delete the item, attach image to the item, and some other things that you might want to do. So but for now we are not doing we don't need this option, so I'll just leave it unchecked. Then I can select my food item. There are other options here for you to search by typing. So at the point that you have a lot of item under this page, you can just click here at the top here to search for the item. So if I type sh now, it gives me all the items under sh. Then I can say, okay, I'm taking shoe 2 or just shoe. So that's the option of searching. So that means you can either select by the groups, or you can just search it directly. Now we have another option here for you to sell. So after you are done with the whole adding of the item that you want to sell, so you can either select pay by cash, pay by transfer, or pay by POS. So here I'm taking pay by cash. So automatically once you click on pay by cash, it lists out all the Bluetooth printer that is connected to the phone or the tablet or whatever device you are using. So then it's up to you to click to select the device. So Once you select the device, it doesn't usually ask you again. So by selecting the device, automatically it just print out the record for you, and it gives you the customer name and so many other things. Then if I'm selling another thing for the day, it won't ask me for this again. All I just need to do is keep selling, keep selling, keep selling. Automatically, once I click on this pay cash, it automatically prints out the receipt. It might take some time by uh, loading, maybe 2 seconds. Then automatically it prints out the record for you. Then there are other options here for you to save your items. So probably you are not selling yet, you want to save it. Maybe the customer is trying to figure out his payment or something. Then, and you know that what you have already added on the customer card or on the customer list is so much that you don't want to lose it when the customer is ready with the payment. So you can save this kind of transaction. This is 9,600 naira. Then we can click on save. Automatically the transaction is saved. If we go back to view this save item, we click on the view here. So once you click on the view, it brings out this list. Then this is the 9,600 naira that we just sold now. If I select this item, automatically it comes back to the sales page. And with this now, I can now probably I want to delete from it, or I want to add more record to it. So I can add more record to it, and by this time now the customer is ready with the payment or is adjusting it, deleting one or adding more to it. So then I can now say pay cash. So automatically it will now generate the customer receipt. Then secondly, if you click on this save view saved record, this one, you can decide that okay, maybe the customer is not checking out his bill yet. He wants to see what he has what you have in record for him, so that he probably wants to check if he's saving it or posting it and things like that. Now I can click on this print, so I can select the printer as well that I'm sending it to. Then the customer can get the bill before he now pays. So this particular printout is going to have something like not payable yet or something, like to distinguish it from your real invoice. So, and when you are done with this, you can select this. When the customer is ready to pay now, you can now select the item and click on pay cash, pay by POS or by transfer. Also, you can delete this transaction if the customer is not using it anymore. You can delete it, and you can delete all transactions to clear everything on this list of saved record. So another thing here is to select customer that you are selling to. So if you are selling to a particular customer and you want the customer's name or record to be saved for you, maybe for some other reasons, so you can create customer record from here. If you click here, it lists the customer records that you have and their balances if they are owing you or things like that. So you select the customer. Maybe I'm selling to Olatunji, I'll just select the customer, and then I can now do pay cash, pay POS. So automatically this receipt is documented under color Olatunji. So then you can create more customers by clicking on this create new customer underneath here. So automatically you put the customer's running balance. Maybe at the time that you are recording this, the customer is owing some money, so you can enter the running balance and customer name. All this other information is not important, because if you put maybe Joke now and you say save, automatically it tell you the default has been applied for you. So it will fill up this with a sample information. Then you can actually, okay, so this customer would have been added to this list now. So we have Joke, and we can now sell to Joke. So basically that will be all for the sales page. And then when you are done with this, if you go to your menu, you can see that under this menu, this is where you check the total sales for the day. If I come here and I click here, I'll be able to see all the total sales for the day. And so this is the total sales for the day. But on every day, you must make sure that you end your sales, which is by clicking on this end sales. When you click on this end sales, you have a clean slate to start a new day by tomorrow, because if you don't end your sales here, it's going to keep accumulating. Also, when you end your sales, you can search for your sales by clicking on the date and click on search. Automatically to bring back the sales for that day for you. And notice that the number of users that are on the app is going to be at the top part of the sales list. So which means caller sold, I mean Esther sold 33,000, while caller sold total is 2,600, while administrator is one of the users too on this app, so 22,500, and the total of all of the users is 58,200. So at this point that you are searching for your sales year, you notice that your total paid is invalid. So this does not really matter again. What really matters here is your total sales year. I believe you understand that. And this other one at the bottom part of it are the customer invoices, and you can reprint those invoices even while you are still selling. So which means if at the point of sales here you are trying to sell something to a customer, and maybe when you click on the pay cash, the receipt did not print out for some reasons, and now you have connected your receipt printer back, you can go to your sales list here and you find the sales here, so that you can now reprint the sales by clicking on it and clicking on print. Then you can select your printer, then it's going to reprint this particular item for your sales record for you. And if you notice that after I ended the sales has become blank, the sales book has become blank, and the new sales are now accumulating. It doesn't mean that this sales is gone out of the system, it's just recorded for you. Then you can set by date to bring them out. And don't forget, you can see sales by your staff, the number of sales things that they sold and all that. And that will be all for that. Then don't forget, you can as well create new users by clicking on this company. If you click on company, you can come here to add a new user. Then you type you don't need to fill up this whole other one. They are not necessary. This is what is necessary. So I can add James here, and the password of James is 1234. So once you click on OK and you click on add users here, it's going to create James for us. So which means when James wants to log into the software, James can log out and log in with his own user. The company ID is usually the same for everybody. Whatever company ID you are using is going to be the same for everybody. What changes here is the name of the user and the password of the user. So James is the name and the password is 123. So you can click on this. I don't know the password I use, but maybe 1234. Let's try that. 1234. So now we are logged in back to this system, and James can start selling so that we can know whatever James sold for the day. And basically I think that's the most important thing in this short video. If you want to check your inventory list, this is where you check your inventory list. You check all the record that you have for the inventory, and you can print your stock reports. That's your inventory report, so you know the number of quantity that is remaining. And whenever you are stocking up, you stock up from this part, the new inventory part. This is where you stock up. So if you click on this, you are going to have something like this. Then here you can add the item name, the category. Let's say the item name is fufu, then the category is under food. So if the category is here before, you're just going to select it. But if it is a new category, you can just add it by default. But if it is already on the system, you can select it so that you don't have double posting. Then if the price of this is 200 and the selling price is 500, and the quantity of food that we have is maybe 20. So once you are done with this, the first thing you are going to do is to click on this save record. So when you click on this save record, then you can add as many as you want. If you are still working under fufu, maybe we have eba. If you are still working under fufu, the cost price, the selling price, then the unit quantity that you have in stock, then you click on save record. So as you are saving it, it's adding it up here for you, and you can see the total invoice. So probably this has to do with maybe you went to market to buy something, and you have an invoice that you got from your vendor. This is how you are going to add it up to make sure that you got the total invoice value from your vendor as well. Then when you are now done with adding up the items, you can now click on post inventory. So everything you have done so far by adding it up here, does not actually reflect on the system because you have not done the post inventory. So even if it is one item that you are adding, you must first click on this before you now come here to click on the post inventory. And when you click on the post inventory, it automatically clears off this report for you, and it tells you data synchronized successfully, record added, and you click on OK. So you can go back to your sales page. All those records that you must have added would have been under the food menu, and you can see them. You can now sell them successfully. So I think basically that is all for this tutorial. If you need any other thing, we can always record it for you, but this is just a basic knowledge that you need to start working with the system. I think one of the important thing again is that if you don't have internet and your records are saving, so I'm just going to turn off my internet on this video so that I can use the opportunity to explain this part for you. Let me turn on my, so now I've turned off my internet. So here now, if I'm selling now when there's no internet, because anything you sell is going to be reflecting worldwide. Like this is a cloud system. Wherever you are, you can always monitor what sales is going on and all that. So, but if the internet is not connected to the system, you won't be able to see whatever your staff is doing. But then it doesn't mean that they can't sell. The only difference is that whenever you are doing your pay cash, instead of going to the cloud, automatically it comes to this save list. This one here, it comes to this save list for you. Probably there's the internet. Let's try that again. Wi-Fi is off. Okay, so let's try that again. So I'm trying to sell something without the internet being on, and I want to show you where it goes. Um, okay, so I can't find it here as well, but then if you don't have internet on the system, automatically it comes to this save list, and whenever the internet is back, you can come here to click on upload record. So basically that will be all for this tutorial.